Good morning. I'm student meteorologist Collin Rieck, and this is an OU Nightly Weather Brief. I've got a pretty comfortable forecast for you today in the Norman area. We are going to be sitting at 88 degrees as our high temperature today, partly cloudy conditions and winds gusting out of the south between 10 and 20 miles an hour. As we push this through on our hourly, we're starting off the morning commute here at a comfortable 76 degrees, warming up to the low 80s by noon and the mid to upper 80s in our afternoon hours here. And then around our dinner time hour, 5 o'clock onward, we're expecting to hit that high of 88 degrees. And beyond that, we do have a little bit of a severe weather risk to talk about. Here in Norman, we are just on the outer cusp of a marginal severe weather risk. That's a level 1 out of 5. Our friends at the Storm Prediction Center have been watching the setup closely, and we are expecting to see maybe some isolated instances of large hail and damaging winds. Off to our west in this yellow shaded region, that's a slight risk, 2 out of 5. We could see potentially some isolated tornadoes too. So be sure to have multiple ways to receive warnings overnight. Be weather aware. As we push this view forward on the futurecast, we've got some clouds here that are going to push off to our north and east, and then thunderstorms are going to start to develop here near Woodward and Elk City by around 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight, congealing into a line and diving off to the southeast through our area by midnight tonight. Tomorrow, thunderstorm chances are going to return, and we're watching the weather models closely to see whether or not we could have a severe risk tomorrow as well. Going into our statewide highs today, we're expecting a high of 88 in Norman, 87 in OKC, 86 in Woodward, and 84 in Guymon, 87 in Miami, and 88 in Idabel. Going into the overnight lows, it's going to be 68 in Idabel, 64 in Miami, 67 in OKC, 62 in Enid, and up towards the Panhandle, we're going to get all the way down to 42 degrees. Going into our 7-day, it looks like a beautiful week for the most part, and then we're going to get a little bit of a cooling trend, but we do have rain chances returning Wednesday with a high of 81, 79 on Thursday, a little bit of a dip down to 70 on Friday, and then look at this, on Saturday we're going to get down all the way to 66 degrees. The low on Saturday is going to be 45 degrees. That's the coolest I've seen it down here so far this year. Sunday it's going to be 74, and then into next week we'll warm back up into the middle to upper 70s. I'm Collin Rieck. This has been an OU Nightly Weather Brief. Be sure to tune in weekdays live at 4:30 for an updated forecast.